The 7th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic aired in 2017, and this year has proven to be quite busy for My Little Pony as a franchise, because not only did we get the airing of the 7th and most recent season, as I'm recording this review, of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, we also had the miniseries of My Little Pony Equestria Girls and the big feature film that many fans were anticipating. Now that all three have been released this year and are completed, the 7th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is actually the more watchable of the three. And the reason I'm saying this is because I didn't find the Equestria Girls miniseries all that special, and I do have some things to say about My Little Pony the movie in my review of that film. And if you want to know more about what I think of My Little Pony the movie, check out my review of that film, which I will leave a link in the description down below for this review. I was not fond of the 6th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and that was largely because of Starlight Glimmer. I think she was the reason why I found the 6th season to be the weakest in the show. And the reason I had a problem with Starlight Glimmer is because of what happened at the end of season 5, and then having her character arc being very reminiscent of Twilight Sparkle's character arc from season 1. I just found that whole character arc forced. Now, the beginning of the 7th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic has Starlight Glimmer graduating. Hopefully this would be the last we would probably see out of Starlight Glimmer, and then maybe a few more appearances here and there, but not by much compared to season 6. Well, Starlight Glimmer is just about the same in the 7th season. Granted, her character is a little bit better than season 6, but I still don't care for this character. What I'm about to say, I know Bronies and Pegasisters are going to be very defensive about, but I don't care. Starlight Glimmer, in my opinion, might be one of the reasons why I think this show is going downhill. And I don't want to hear this love and tolerate excuse regarding Starlight Glimmer. Now, even though My Little Pony Friendship is Magic has been episodic from the very beginning, I do feel like a great majority of the characters feel a bit stretched after 7 seasons. And the writing of the show hasn't been as fun as it used to, because with the 7th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, there's only 2 episodes I actually think were worth watching. Everything else was just okay.
I needed a change of pace.
Risk is our business.
That's right, William Shatner is in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Pretty much for 1 episode, but still, he managed to be in an episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Can I get George Takei in the show too? Heck, I'd be open for Patrick Stewart in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and I hope they make it so. As for Fame and Misfortune, a friend of mine that I know really hates this episode. I don't see what's wrong with it, because I find this episode quite brilliant for a more recent season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Because it is like Slice of Life, except the opposite. In the 5th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Slice of Life was the 100th episode of the show, which was straight up fan service. Which was fine, because the episode worked as fan service from start to finish. Fame and Misfortune is the opposite, where it actually takes a jab at the fans. And I'm talking about the fans that easily criticize things that are really not such a big deal. I probably should mention the finale of the 7th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, which actually introduces Star Swirl the Bearded. His introduction and his screen time in the episode is actually fine. I actually do enjoy this character for what he is. The episode is pretty underwhelming. Like past seasons, the animation is fine, looks better than ever. The music is forgettable like the past 2 seasons, and the characters are fine. I know some fans are looking forward to the 8th season whenever that comes out, but there's zero hype that I have for the 8th season. I'm not really enthusiastic about the show as I used to.